Welcome everyone. Myself Riya from Sri Venkateshwara College of Engineering. Today I'll be giving a presentation on food and nutrition in Indian traditional practice. We'll be looking into all these topics, that is Ayurveda and the concept of balanced diet, seasonal and locally sourced foods, nutrient-rich traditional foods, fasting and detoxification, cooking methods that preserve the nutrition, and eating practices for better digestion, and finally, food as medicine. So the first topic is Ayurveda and balanced diet. First, let's look into the role of Agni, which is also known as digestive fire in nutrition. Ayurveda, it emphasizes Agni as a key to good health. A strong Agni ensures proper digestion, absorption, and elimination of toxins. Eating according to the circadian rhythm, for example, heavier meals at noon or light dinners helps in the better digestion of the food and helps in increasing the metabolism. The second point is the concept of Prakriti, which is known as individual body constitution. Ayurveda classifies into three main types, that is Vata, Pitta, and Kapha, which is air, fire, or an earth and water. Vata, Vata, which simply implies light, dry foods, which is needed for balance, like warm soups, nuts, and oils. Fire, which implies cooling foods like dairy, coconut, and greens. Kapha, with this earth and water, they simply just implement. Kapha, which is the earth and water, they imply light, dry, and spicy food, which helps in maintaining the energy levels. The third point is the importance of eating seasonal and fresh foods. Ayurveda discourages processed, stale, or artificially preserved foods and encourages on eating seasonal fruits, vegetables, and herb which align with the body needs. For example, eating cooling foods in summers like cucumber, coconut water, and warming foods in winter like ghee, sesame seeds, and dry fruits. The fourth point is the role of mindful eating. Eating in a calm and relaxed environment, which helps in the digestion and metabolism. Ayurveda recommends chewing food thoroughly for the better absorption of the food and the absorption of the nutrients. Avoid overeating and late night meals as they disturb the digestion, metabolism, and the circadian rhythm. The fifth point is Ayurvedic superfoods and their benefits. The first superfood is ghee, which is known for its digestion, lubricates the joints, and helps in boosting up the immunity. Turmeric. The next food, which is widely used in all the households, is turmeric, which is known for its anti-inflammatory properties and helps in the detoxification. Amla, which is also known as Indian gooseberry, which is packed with vitamin C, known for immunity and digestion. The fourth food is ashwagandha, which helps in reducing the stress and improve the stamina. The fifth food is moringa, which is rich in iron, vitamins, and antioxidants. The sixth point is detoxification and fasting in Ayurveda. Ayurveda promotes periodic detoxification to remove the toxins from the body. Oil massages, herbal treatment helps in deep detoxification. Simple fasting methods like intermittent fasting or consuming light foods like khichdi helps in aid of digestion and rejuvenation of the body. The next topic is seasonal and locally sourced foods. The first concept is Ritucharya, also known as seasonal eatings. The Ayurveda divides the year into six main seasons, also known as ritus, each requiring different dietary adjustments. Seasonal eating helps the body adapt to the environmental changes and maintain the balance. Eating locally and fresh foods ensures better nutrition absorption and reduce the digestive issues. The second point is seasonal food recommendation in Ayurveda. The first season is spring, also known as Vasanta Ritu, which begins in the month of March till the end of May. The dominant dosha is Kapha accumulation. The recommended foods are light, dry foods like barley, honey, ginger, and bitter greens known as neem or karela or bitter gourd. Avoid heavy oil and dairy rich foods, which increases the kapha. The second season is summer, also known as Grishma Ritu, which starts at the month of May till the end of July. The dominant dosha is Pitta aggravation. Recommended foods are cooling foods like buttermilk, coconut water, watermelon, cucumber, and mint. Avoid spicy, fried, and excessively salty foods which increase the body heat. The third season is known as monsoon season or Varsha Ritu, which starts at July and ends by September. The dominant dosha is Vata aggravation. The recommended foods are warm, light, and easily digestible food like khichdi, moong dal, and ginger tea. Avoid leafy greens which are prone to contamination. Avoid raw salads and excessive dairy. The next season is autumn, which is also known as Sharad Ritu, which starts by September till November. The dominant dosha is pitta accumulation. Recommended foods are sweet and cooling foods like rice, ghee, pumpkin, pomegranates, and coconut. Avoid spicy, oily, and acidic foods. The last season is winter, which is also known as Shishira Ritu, which starts at the month of November, ends by March. The dominant dosha is Vata and Kapha increase. The recommended foods are warming and nourishing foods like sesame seeds, ghee, jaggery, nuts, and root vegetables. Avoid cold, dairy, light foods that increase the Vata. The third point is the importance of eating locally sourced foods. It helps in better digestion, nutrition, sustainability, traditional wisdom. That is, Indian diets have evolved to suit the regional needs, such as millet based diets in dry regions and rice based diets in the coastal areas. Nutrient rich traditional foods. The first food is millets like ragi, jowar, and bajra, which are high in fiber and good for the gut health. Ghee, which aids in digestion and is a very good source of healthy fat. The third food is spices like turmeric, ginger, cloves, and cumin, which is known for its natural immunity boosting power, and these food also helps in the better digestion. The fourth food is fermented foods like dahi, kanji or kanji, idli, dosa, pickles, which are rich in probiotics. Again, good for gut health. The last point is legumes and pulses like dal, chana, and rajma, known for being high in protein and essential for muscle building. The next topic is fasting and detoxification. The first point is Ayurveda perspective on fasting, also known as Upvasa. Upvasa is a natural way to cleanse the body and mind, helps in eliminating the toxin, and enhances the Agni, the digestive fire, for better digestion and metabolism. Fasting is recommended based on the body types. There are three main types: Vata type, Pitta type, and Kapha type. Vata type known for shorter fasting with warm and herbal teas. Pitta type for cooling fast with coconut water, fruits, and dairy products. Kapha type, which is for longer fasting with hot water, spices, and detoxifying drinks. The second point is traditional fasting practices in India, which is followed by millions of people from a very long period of time. The first practice, Ekadashi, a bi-monthly fasting which focuses on light sattvic foods like fruits and nuts. The second practice is Navaratri, which is a 9-day fast with grain-free diet, dairy, and superfoods, and it mainly focuses on makhana, which is also known as fox nuts, and amarnath, which is also known as rajgira. The third practice is a Islamic fasting, also known as Ramzan, which is a month-long dawn to dusk fasting, which focuses on detoxification and discipline. The fourth practice is Christian fasting, which is also known as Lent, a 40-day period of dietary restriction focusing on purity and moderation. The last practice is Jain fasting, which encourages the complete or partial fasting with boiled water and simple foods for inner purification. The third point is types of Ayurvedic fasting. There are four main fasting types, that is water fasting, juice fasting, monodiet fasting, and intermittent fasting. Water fasting, which simply means drinking only warm water to cleanse the digestive tract. Juice fasting, drinking fruit juice, vegetable juice, which provide essential nutrients. The third fasting is monodiet fasting, eating only one type of food, that is, it could be khichdi, fruits, or buttermilk. The last type of fasting is intermittent fasting, which aligns with the Ayurvedic meal timing principles, such as having an early dinner. The fourth point is benefits of fasting in Ayurveda. The first point is which helps in boost the digestion, detoxifies the body, balances the doshas, different fasting methods which help regulate Vata, Pitta, and Kapha imbalances, enhance the mental clarity, improve the longevity. The fifth point is foods recommended during the fasting. The foods recommended are hydrating foods like coconut water, lemon water, and herbal teas. The second food is sattvic foods like fruits, milk, honey, and nuts. Easily digestible meals like sabudana or tapioca pearls, which is eaten during the Navaratri. The second food is amarnath, makhana, and boiled vegetables. The fourth food is spices for digestion, ginger, cumin, coriander, and rock salt, which enhances the metabolism. Cooking methods that preserve the nutrition. First one is slow cooking. For example, dum cooking in biryani, which retains all the nutrients. The second method is clay pots, also known as matka water or handi cooking. Enhances the flavor and keep the food alkaline. The third point is minimal processing. Example, cold pressed oils, stone ground flours is preferred for better health benefits. Eating practices for better digestion is the first point is eating with hands, which improve the digestion through our sensory stimulation. Sitting on the floor in the Sukhasana position while eating aids the digestion. The last point is drinking warm water before and after meals. It helps and enhances the metabolism. Foods as medicine. Haldi doodh, which is known as turmeric milk or golden milk, is known for its immunity and healing properties. The second food is chawanprash, which is eaten by each and every one in their childhood, known for its strong and vitality. The fourth food is tulsi, or also known as holy basil, and neem for detoxification. That's all with my presentation. Do like, share, and subscribe.